Okay, I will admit, Omni-Man looked really weird in that final shot. Like, why the fuck is his face looks so weird? No, it's just like, I, dude, I could watch it forever. It's so good. Oh my god, I can't wait until every single season is out. I'm gonna watch all the seasons, like, in a fucking month. Or in a week.
Which I use.
He bought me an Apple Watch.
And then, yeah, her Apple Watch.
He bought me a laptop. Oh, guys.
That was the school laptop. It was a little $300 dinker that she doesn't use at all.
Just Apple Watch TV, laptop, video game headset. Now there's Switch, maybe. It's just...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fucking crazy. Your guys' behavior, this is some of the most insane behavior I've ever seen in terms of spending. Imagine the return on investment. Just put that money in stocks, move the savings account, anything. It'd be just delicious. But instead, you're right. She's got 28%. Sorry, even more. Now should have just used their sling business.
Dr. Maxis.
Amazon call. This is your Amazon card or hers? Mine. Okay.
This ain't funny, Doc.
Turn
around. Slowly. Do you know who I am? Yeah, we know. That's why you better do exactly what we say.
A great evil approaches. There is a chain of events.
Late payment? I don't know. Great. Oh,
Does anyone know?
The ground shall be watered with their blood. Maxis! No, wait.
Not really. I'm just gonna stop going.
When did you decide all of that?
I get a water app and I'll just make a budget.
So you gonna get another job?
I don't think I'd like to.
What are you doing? Bills?
You know, I've never really liked paying bills.
So it's gonna continue.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't like the job.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm
What
gonna
I'm
go.
trying to tell you is, I need you to listen. Are you listening to me?
You're just not gonna go.
See, I don't have that option. I don't care.
I make
what
a
happens
budget,
to me.
right? And then I don't.
I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna get it done.
That's right. It'll last maybe 2 weeks.
I don't have another. I don't have another option.
For me, at least.
I like really don't.
Why is it on her mother's pay? Because sometimes you don't see him. Then why don't you have a reminder for when it's due at the very latest? I do, I get emails. But you don't check your emails probably because it's 2025. And you don't have a job. I do have a job. Does it come through email? My job? No? Well, there you go. So you probably don't check your emails. Sit yourself a reminder.
With the blessings of my ancestors, I shall vanquish many demons. A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before.
Great. Start a conversation.
Hey, come here, freak sacks. Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied operatives MIA. Had no choice but to continue the mission alone. Complete. Where's my medal? Infestation confirmed. Positive identification of 115 on site. As expected, my memory's slipping. Unable to determine current jump counts at this location. 2 at least, maybe more. Having failed to secure the intel, test subject's location is currently unknown. Damn it, Richtofen! Why do you always have to screw everything up? Insta-kill! Let's butcher some meat. Feel that, freak sack! Another day in the life. Double points! It's like we hit the payday, MC. Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied operatives MIA. No choice but to continue the mission alone.
Damn, what the fuck?
We're trying to focus on paying off the cash advances.
You have to make your minimum payments and everything else.
It is as though we have stopped questioning how such insanity became reality. Marxist! No, wait. Compose yourself, Edward. Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is changed.
Page of the statement is the screenshot you sent in.
A gift from my ancestors?
Productive to this conversation.
A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before.
worth?
That one is probably worth less than what I owe, probably, because I did buy it new. I guess like 28,000.
A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before.
How it is in Texas, I know, they're giving away houses for like 2 pennies and a nickel, but where I live,
That's true.
like, you can't get a $10,000 car that doesn't have 100,000 behind it.
Hopefully I will not hear dreaded click-click sound too soon. Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten German! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he's done. Mark my words. Curse this confusion. I must remember my mission. Fine, I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed.
Holy shit, that... Yeah, I can honestly go that that's annoying.
It is like fireworks show, only with blood, guts, and helpings. I must find a way to survive this nightmare. Perhaps these machines may help me fend off the wretched hordes.
Striker, and it does low regular damage, but high EX damage. Just gonna be useful for a lot of these fights. Then for the onion, it's useful from anywhere, so we always want to be looking at tiny jumps.
Vision is blurry, but my aim is This is your destiny, Hellpigs!
After their first phase, they're going to shoot out both the Fireflies and the Fists at the same time. And for the Fist, they're going to be a thing where you can never touch the ground. So we have to constantly
You are no match for Nicholson! Okay, who cried havoc and let loose the dogs of war? Nikolai is coming for you! I got fur in my mouth! Hell, pigs, my gun is full of bullets. Soon, you will be the same.
do that too, so we might as well use his own rules against him. And I'm just paying attention to the local reference his face is facing. He is asking the house where he's going to jump, but he doesn't throw this small odds, so I just want to stay away from him. By the way, if you do end up enjoying this video, please subscribe. It really does give you download them, and I really appreciate it. But now it's time for the big movie phase. It's pretty much Tornadoes dodge all the little projectiles which spawn into multiple fireballs. So many projectiles at you. While you also have to dodge a couple of reactions while we're in the air just to do damage to this phase a little bit more. And thankfully this
This Russian is ready and eager for more blood. I'll kill you now!
I think I should be using grenades.
At this point, we're in a really good spot where we can create HP, but we also still have our hardest phase. Keeping track of those green guys.
What gave me the evil eye? Remember, close your mouths when they explode! I mean the headshot! Yes, I was aiming for that! You did not bring enough hell pigs to take on Sophie! Hello, hell pigs! Today, you die! You beg like dogs!
But next up, we're gonna get the gumball guy.
Audio cut out. So that was going to be bad either way.
And this guy moves really slowly, so you do
Oh
have
yeah,
to
I need a zombie. I want a zombie
along with the little
calculator.
guys who are moving through the screen. I can carry one right there to get some more EXs. We also have Bon Bon trying to shoot us with a gun, and we'll also jump over this dude one more time, hit him with a whetstone hit, which does a good amount of damage. So that's now 2 of them done. And I'm just paying attention to who is around me. Now right there, I did use an EX just because I don't want to get to my super. We have a plan for that later in the fight. But now we have this dude who I just barely was able to miss. I'm pretty sure we were on the very edge of his hitbox right there, so I'm happy we didn't actually get hit there. I'm just kind of maintaining my composure, getting through these dudes. That's now 3 out of 5 of these mini bosses done, and we do have the full super right now, but we're going to save it to the very end. Next up is going to be the gumball, and one thing important to mention here is how Cuphead works is whenever you dash, your hitbox actually goes to the bottom of your feet, so it looks like this in the corner of the screen, and that means we can go under this gumball pretty easily by just using that strategy. But we still have the hardest mini boss, at least in my opinion, left to defeat, but that is going to be the last one before we can finally actually attack Bon Bon. This is going to be this waffle guy who flies around, is way smaller than usual, and we also have an army of these little guys at the bottom of the screen. thing. So this is especially where the whetstone comes in useful to not get hit there. We just barely are able to miss one of those parts, and I'm just going all over the place. Finally, we finish him off, and we still have 3 HP. So now this is the perfect time to use our super. And our super is a new one added to this mod called Berserker, which fires both weapons at the fire rate of the current one with decreased damage and speeds up time, so we can beat Bonbon right away. Yeah.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my outfit before meeting my girlfriend's school. So check Allstate first.
Okay, hell pigs, come to Nikolai. Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten German! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he's done. Mark my words. Curse this confusion. I must remember my mission. Why I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed.
Why is it on the other side? God damn!
Yeah, that was a really quick ending, but you can see
Oh, when the saints go down.
A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead may be more treacherous than before.
And then get into the damage with a couple of whetstone hits. Now at this point, it's going to be the walls, so I do want to pay attention because first of all, it isn't going to stop this onslaught of different gems and chalices and all that stuff, so I do have to pay attention to that.
Okay, hell pigs, come to Nikolai. Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten German! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he has done. Mark my words. That is how you kill a zombie.
I'll make do with this. Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
We can still win this fight. We have this dude who is just using these shots, and you can see they're coming from multiple different angles. He's trying to stop us, but we can thankfully get through him. And now
I know not how these supply routes work, but I am happy they do.
I'm going to use that when I need to. I'm looking at these guys using...
Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten German! He was here. Now he's gone? He will pay for what he has done. Mark my words. Go back to the grave!
So there's so many things to worry about just in the very beginning of this fight. So I'm kind of just going through, making sure I'm dodging as much as possible. Now to this, once we get this next phase...
Let's light him up. Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
eyes closed that time. Oh yeah, that chunk's falling.
Infestation confirmed. Positive identification of 115 on site. As expected, my memory's slipping. Unable to determine current jump count to this location. 2 at least, maybe more.
Back in the dirt, devil scum!
Having failed to secure the intel, test subject's location is currently unknown.
Damn it, Richtofen! Why do you always have to screw everything up? Bullseye!
Wait. Compose yourself, Edward. Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future.
Can't take anything like the Striker, which would have been better EX, but the lava will be better for phase 2. That's because Grim comes down towards the bottom of the screen, and yeah, he's kind of just down here.
I am in need of something quickly!
Boxes!
No. Wait. Compose yourself, Edward. Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is changed. I must work quickly. There's so much to do. The vessel from Axis, the radios, the opening of the gateway. 9! I'm getting confused. Curse these 115-induced delusions!
You have to react to where they're going to be. Now, I'm using the whetstone for this fight. At first, I was actually using pea sugar, just because there's so much stuff you could carry.
Right, I buy a gun from a wall. We're just gonna pretend that's totally normal. Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is unseen. Allied operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
How? I get. I fucking hate that barrier.
I felt so good for finishing this. Now we're on to the robot, and for this one, I want to go straight to the bottom and view with those little plane guys because they're gonna.
What strange magic you weave, War. A most unfortunate turn of events. The death of the German is regrettable. I fear the path ahead is more treacherous than before. For so long, I have feared the Emperor's displeasure. I know not where he is, but yet I remain loyal. This I must never forget.
But staying alive is my
Scattered on the four winds! My dreams
How the fuck is that?
haunted by spirits. I fear they are not those of my ancestors. More blessings from the spirits. Erase these cursed creatures from this land. The unholy shall kneel before the...
charge over the bridge into that. Whoa, I just sold. That was the worst. Wait, predict like ice golem maybe? Nice, I knew it. Okay. Wait till Skelly says. Dude, this guy's using a really bad word there. He's using the line of I think that he's going to absolutely jump into the trying to push it down the surface. It's such a good effect. It's actually a crazy light that honest here. This does feel like a really good rune giant deck. Okay. Maybe we get a nice lightning spell on the... Wait, I should rune giant right here. Cause look, the rune giant's gonna enchant everything. So now the board is doing boosted damage. Holy lightning value! Oh my god, the rune giant enchanted it again. Dude, the rune giant is actually going off. What is happening? The rune giant is... Wait, predict skellies with these arrows maybe? The mouse picked it. Wait, why is this deck insane? This deck is ridiculous! Take out the mouse. Holy crap! The rune giant! Oh my god! Dude, I think I understand it, bro. Oh my god! Bro, we just went with rune giant. That was 2-0. Bro, we just went with 2 different rune giant decks. Okay, now we are about to use the most forgotten card in Clash Royale. And I have a pretty funny one. Alright, so honestly, overall, Rune Giant was better than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. The enchanted kind of rules. Okay. Next up, Mary in the Now, this card, I will be honest, bro, I have not played this card. I'm gonna go almost like troll deck. Let's go with Barbarians. I'm just gonna go like Barbarians. With maybe like okay, let me throw like a Hog Rider. Dude, I feel like this deck is good.
Like Beretta.
Evo Muskie, Hog Rider, and then maybe we go
Just not that nice. I don't know if that's realistic. I'm not eating it. I could physically can't.
Now you see them, now you don't. I'll drink to that. Time to light them up. Keep that fire away from my hunter!
Why do I get muted? Now I can't hit that. 5. Why?
More ammo! Burn in hell, Satan's minions! I think they all just exploded. I think they all just exploded.
Okay, that's terrible. That just like hurt my soul. How bad that fucking was.
You have been shattered into pieces.
What? What the fluff?
Now you see them? Now you know. Keep that fire away from my vodka. I think they all just exploded. I'll drink to that. That almost sobered me right up. Damn shame. Burn in hell, Satan's minions! I think they all just exploded. Now they all die. You made me drop my vodka. You will die. That's just what we needed. Although some vodka would be nice. Drinks are overrated. It's the fun that really counts. I feel like dirty capitalist. Safe with. I think they all just exploded. I hear some angry fucking dogs. That's just what we needed, although some vodka would be nice. Satan's minions! Now they all die! Die, have fun, die! Did you see that fucking head come apart? Beautiful! Beautiful! Time to light him up! More ammo to keep my vodka safe with. Double points! Oh, I love getting more than I earn. Keep that fire away from my vodka!
Oh, really bad flood.
I'll drink to that. minions! Burn in hell, Satan's minions! More ammo! Lucifer, I'm coming for you! Points are overrated. It's the fun that really counts.
Alright, let's go night. Let's go battleground, go right.
Cry havoc! They have let loose the dogs of war! I feel like dirty capitalist. I think they all just exploded.
Okay. Check. What's going on? Bro, we should try Bobby's stack. Bobby's stack has wood in it. Now I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I think that's for a lot of people. The card is shut. Now, apparently, I didn't think
Perfect! More ammo!
activate this rep. It's literally gonna take my whole tower. Oh, wizard, please get down. Wizard, please get down. Wizard, please get down. We're down to 5. This guy's deck is ridiculous. Okay. See, but now we have to start game planning here. I probably can't arrows his 3. Oh, Jesus. I guess I'll do that. Okay, it literally does nothing. I'm gonna eat those minions. Bro! Okay, I'm gonna have to Mega Knight on top of his 3 musketeers. Wait, 3 on the back in 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I have to save arrows for the... Wait, oh my God. Hold up. Wait, if I just go balloon, can I just go... Wait, I'm gonna predict minions. Like minion order. 3, 2, 1, predict me. Fuck. Rage. Please don't hurt.
Impossible Easter egg information. I did not think we would ever see this day. Jason Blundell has been going live with JC on his Twitch, and they've been talking about a lot of stuff, and today was the day where he went live, and almost immediately he started talking about the Impossible Easter egg. He basically told us what the Impossible Easter egg
I'm in the obese category, but in order for you to be normal weight, you would need to be 154 pounds, which is half of your weight. Half of your weight is considered normal weight. No offense, dude. Well, when you get like to that level, because I'm like on the edge, when you get to like, I think you're like double me maybe? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. Your nut's not potent. You don't carry the little swimmies. Do you guys want to have another kid?
I'm okay without anymore.
Okay, well then you're okay. We'll just die at 60 instead. Now, I'm in the obese category, but in order for you to be normal weight, you would need to be 154 pounds, which is half of your weight. Half of your weight is considered normal weight. No offense, dude. Well, when you get like to that level, because I'm like on the edge, when you get to like, I think you're like double me maybe? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. Your nut's not potent. You don't carry the little swimmies. Do you guys want to have another kid?
I'm okay without anymore.
Okay, well then.
I was just offered a pretty exceptional.
It took me.
It's gonna take my tower, man. I don't think there's a single thing I can do about it. That night was literally pointless. Baby Jack, if you turn around. Alright, let's lock in. I'm gonna lock the bridge. And I'm gonna go blind to snipe. Wait. Wait, hold up. Chat. Clone all this? Hold up. Bro. What? Where's my... you see how hard that really is? It's definitely hard.